Yo, what's good? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. So, yes, we got PLIES in the broadcast room, things like that. Apparently, of course, PLIES, I've seen these things run across my timeline on Twitter and stuff like that. He's been talking for a second here, but now it's just hitting the fan. So PLIES apparently is saying that the African American community does not need to ask Kamala about policy or ask what she's going to do for the black people or anything like that. And he's also saying that, well, why don't you ask, the quote unquote, the white man, what is he going to do? Now, my trick in this game is that, to be honest with you, and I'm just going to be honest with you, Trump has laid his information out on the line about what he planned on doing, this and that things. He's been campaigning. He's been with popular YouTubers and stuff like that. He's been doing his due diligence to try to explain what he's going to do for not just one specific community as well, but also for the nation. And it's not just necessarily that black people just want Kamala to just specifically do things for us. Yes, we do need things as a community, don't get me wrong, but my other issue is how are you going to protect the damn nation? How are we going to protect ourselves over here?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Yes, I'm being selfish right now as a damn American. I want to know how we're going to be protected, how we're going to be financially provided for. That's all I care about right now is what's going to go on over here in America. You're trying to help other people in other places. Okay, fine, whatever. But right now I'm on some selfish shit. All right, so we're about to dive off into this. Let's see what PLIES had to say. Then we're going to break into the Breakfast Club situation and see what they had to say on the Breakfast Club as well. All right, here we go. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
Just real quick. But to everybody who, especially the ones who look like me, and the men who look like me, who quit the, if Kamala want my vote, she need to explain herself to me what she gonna do for the black people. Listen, stop asking a motherfucking black woman to explain themselves to you or explain themselves to y'all. If y'all ain't willing to ask a motherfucking white man, they motherfucking explain himself. Y'all cool with the white man not explaining his motherfucking self to you.
See, this is how you know that he hasn't been actually paying attention to any damn thing. Because not only Trump has explained himself in policies and things like that, he has, yes, now don't get me wrong, Trump, he went to the journalist convention, things like that. Yeah, they threw shots at him. He threw them back. I mean, But in other ways, yes, Trump does talk out the side of his neck sometime. I can't give you that. Yeah, true enough. This kind of how men are sometimes when we get arrogant, like talking about. I mean, it just is what it is. Sorry, but it's the truth. But Trump not only has his policies laid out on the internet, as well as he talks about them back to back. So does JD Vance, actually, so does JD Vance. I can't think of the word. Anyway, let's keep going.
Oh, the motherfucking black, she need to explain herself to me what she gonna do for the black community. She want my vote. She need to explain herself. You ain't motherfucking asking the white man to explain his motherfucking self. You too motherfucking scared to ask him. Motherfucking somebody need to explain something to y'all. Well, she been in the office already 3.5 years. Why she ain't do all the things she said she was gonna do? Cause she ain't the motherfucking president. That's why. When you go to the motherfucking McDonald's, that lady that's the motherfucking manager, she don't get to do what the fuck she want to do. She might can give you some motherfucking fries, but that's about it. Some free motherfucking fries. That's about all she can motherfucking do. But she can't change the price of that motherfucking quarter pound up there. Or that motherfucking Big Mike. That ain't that motherfucking lady White House. She just like the motherfucking man. You motherfucking fall in line. Now,
and we know that, people. We know that. Hey, PLIES, we know that, okay? Yes, as the vice president, but at the same time, though, too, as the vice president, she did have duties that she did well, she did have duties that she was actually in control of. Look at the border. Whole borders are out here. We got barbarians just running through the fucking gate out
And
here.
what the French toast is there to think about? God, you can't make this shit up.
So that's a prime example of her record of what she wants to, of who she is. Also with California situation when she was out there, DA, district attorney, all that type of stuff. Listen, look, it's records on the docket to know how she moves and how she rolls as not only a human being but an American citizen and what she actually cares about. PLIES. This is the thing here, son. We are going to ask questions. Gone are the days where we could have you, Ricky, Steve, all y'all pandering ass bears out here want to sit around here and talk. Now, I'm not saying who to vote for. All I'm saying is, though, we need to actually start paying attention as a fucking culture out here, then maybe we could get some fucking where.
What the French toast is there to think about?
You old fish-eyed fool.
Now, if you can get some motherfucking free fries out every now and again, you get some motherfucking free fries out.
Uh-huh.
But y'all motherfucking know this. Most of y'all, but y'all just want something to motherfucking say. Now, if she was the motherfucking president and didn't do something, then that's a whole different motherfucking ballgame. And the same.
But see, regardless of what we're talking about here, PLIES, by her being the vice president, she still had influence over the situations that were going on, over the policies and things like that needed to be put into place to help people, black people, whatever culture. She helped her people. Hold on. PLIES, you're not talking about that. You know, she helped Indian Americans and things like that. Which, you know, shout out to them. I mean, I'm not hating on any culture that gets help from the government policies that they're supposed to get help from. But damn it, though, you're not going to sit here and try to tell people that we don't need to actually get some clarification on the situation out here.
You old fish-eyed fool.
I ain't motherfucker who the motherfucking black woman need to explain this. Y'all the same motherfucker when Barack.
Here we go. The black woman need to explain herself. Hey, listen, look, man. Can you and your mother trauma back where it come from? PLIES. You know, I'm sorry that you didn't grow up in a household where the men actually ran the damn household out here. But that's your personal issues, okay? Yeah, we're going to ask questions around here. And just like I told Ricky Smiley and Uncle Luke out there, you know, you need to get back to making music. That's what you're good at, son. That's where it's at. Get back to making the music. We need you to get ass shaking going on. That's all we need you to do, okay? That's all we need you to do. We don't need you to worry about nothing else, trying to tell people what they can and can't do, who they can and can't talk to, what they can and can't say, and what questions they can't ask. You need to stop it just like they do too. We're sick of the games out here. We're sick of the games.
You'll thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see.
I was running. He wasn't motherfucking black enough for you knew. And a lot of y'all, I done figured out what y'all getting confused. Y'all don't even want motherfucking black. Y'all want ignorant. That's what you motherfucking want. A lot of y'all think ignorant mean black. And that's why some of you motherfuckers like Trump, because he motherfucking ignorant. But I'm here to motherfucking tell you, everybody black ain't motherfucking ignorant. And everybody white ain't motherfucking smart. So put that in your motherfucking pipe and motherfucking smoke it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so, PLIES. You know, ignorance is actually asking questions. Also, so you're ignorant for asking questions. I thought that's what you were supposed to do in school in order to get the foundation of the topic that you were learning. I mean, you know, to ask questions. So you're ignorant for asking questions, but you're smart when you don't ask questions. Oh, I got it, PLIES. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me, son. I didn't know that I was smart for not asking questions. Okay, then yeah, I get it nowadays. It kind of is what it is. Yes, PLIES, I suggest you get back to making sure that the music that you make is substantial. That's all you need to worry about, son. Don't worry about nothing else, okay? Okay? It's time for you it's time for you all to sit all that bullshit down that you guys got going on out here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. All right, we're going to dive off into the segment right here of the Breakfast Club. Fair use, by the way. Fair use, by the way. I'm not going to play the video, of course. I got audio, so fair use, by the way, okay?
Club. Lauren LaRosa is filling in for Jess. And if you're just joining us, we're talking about some comments that PLIES made over the weekend. Let's listen.
But to everybody who, especially the ones who look like me, and the men who look like me, who quick to, if Kamala want my vote, she need to explain herself to me what she gonna do for the black people. Listen, stop asking the mother black woman to explain herself to y'all. If y'all ain't willing to ask the mother white man, then mother explain himself. Y'all cool with the white man not explaining himself. She want my vote. She need to explain herself. You ain't mother asking the white man to explain his mother self. Well, she been in the office already 3.5 years. Why she ain't do all the things she said she was gonna do? Cause she ain't the mother president. That's why. When you go to the mother Mike, no, that lady that's the manager, she don't get to do what she want to do. She might can give you some fries, but she can't change the price of that mother quarter pound up there. That ain't that mother lady White House. She just like the manager. You fall in line. But y'all mother know this. Most of y'all. But y'all just want something to mother say.
So we're asking 800-585-1051. What are your thoughts? We'll start with you, Lauren. What do you think?
I feel like on my timeline on Twitter, from what I see, people are asking questions. People are questioning. Like, the biggest thing I see is like people asking, where was she? Why didn't she do this? And the stuff about the black man. But a lot of those questions and those things have been like debunked, or like people are putting more information out there now.
But shouldn't people ask? She's a politician, right?
100%.
And she represents us and wants to represent us. So
yeah,
no matter if she's white, black, green, yellow, man, woman, if somebody's representing us, wouldn't you want to ask them as much as possible to feel comfortable with them?
That's the reason for the campaign season. That's exactly what's supposed to be done. I just think because she's the new kid at school, like, it seems like it's a lot more her way, but I think that that's just what comes with it. And I just also think too.
No, I'm sorry. She's not a new child at a school, okay? We're grown people out here. We're grown people out here. There's no new children at a school. She's been in office for the past 4 years, technically. She's the vice president. She was in charge of the border. We see where this is going. We see what has happened. Yes, questions are going to be asked here. They've allowed the barbarians in the damn gate, for God's sake. Taking over black jobs. Damn it, yeah, I said it.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
It's crazy out here. Come on, people.
People are sensitive when it comes to black women. Some people are, and rightfully
she's
so.
a politician, right? We did it to Biden. We did it to Barack. We did it to Donald Trump. We do it to any politician. We should be doing it more to politicians, 100%.
Right? But I think no matter what.
Now, hold on. Let PLIES say it. Black people not asking the white man any questions. That's what he just said. That's what he just said. So, I mean, and even on the Breakfast Club, things like that, they even saying too, now I don't know what party they choose, but that's neither here nor there, okay? All I'm saying is, though, they're actually on agreement with people needing to ask questions. It's our right to ask politicians questions, what they're going to do for us in order to for us to elect them into office, to do the things that we need done as the citizens of this country. It's our right to do so, and we need to do so at all times, regardless, whether it's federal, state, local, whatever. You have the American right to ask questions and things like that, and to figure out what are people that they're trying to gain our votes and want to be in this position and have this particular career factor. Yeah, it's our right to know what the hell they're gonna do and not do.
This whole campaign season, and even when she wins, there's always going to be some sensitivity from certain people because she's a woman and she's a black woman. So I think that's where PLIES is leaning in, like he's jumping in on that state. But You're supposed to ask questions of people. It just feels like it's
Right.
it's all coming down on her at once because she's the new kid at school.
PLIES is absolutely positively wrong. If people are asking questions, that's great. I don't even know why PLIES is making this a black woman versus black man thing. This isn't about black men and black women. It's about elected officials and potential voters. The whole point of
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Now, you know, PLIES, yeah, he tried to come in with that. Why you asking a black woman questions? How dare you ask a black woman any questions, Negro?
You old fish-eyed fool.
campaign season is for candidates to go out there and explain to the American people why they should be the one in charge of this country. Votes are earned, not given, and they are earned.
And she ain't
through you
even
going
black.
out there and explaining yourself. Vice President Kamala Harris has to go out there and explain her agenda and why she's the person for the job. Former President Donald Trump has to go out there and explain his agenda and why he should be the person to get his job again, you know, or get the job again. I don't understand PLIES or any black person for that matter telling black people to just settle. Just accept whatever the candidate is giving you. Don't ask any questions.
Yeah, but
just
they've been
vote.
doing it.
They don't have to
for how long,
explain
though?
anything to us.
They've been doing it for a long time. Even with Biden, when we ask questions to Biden, well, it's the best of two evils. You know what I mean? You got to pick one. But no, if you have questions, people should be able to ask.
Listen,
That's the point of a politician, right? They're supposed to represent us, represent our district, represent our country. Shouldn't we ask?
Forget, and by the way, they should be explaining without us asking. That's the whole point of them doing these press conferences and these meetings.
Yeah.
The same way these politicians have meetings for their donors and they have rallies and press conferences explaining themselves and their agendas to certain groups, they should have to explain themselves to black people the same way. PLIES is 1,000,000,000% wrong.
Let's go to the phone lines.
Yes, 1,000,000,000% wrong. Hold on, I want to get one phone in here.
Hello, who's this?
Jefferson.
Jefferson, good morning. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from 914 Westchester, Yonkers, White Plains, Greenburg, New York. What's that?
All right. Did you go to the Locks concert this weekend? The Locks was performing in New York. They brought out LL. I see them brought out Ghostface.
One thing you're gonna do is put on the concert.
I actually didn't go, but I heard about it. I wish I did go.
All right.
Shout out the Locks, though.
Come on, get to the point. Get
Jefferson,
to the
what's
point.
your thoughts? What's your opinion?
All right, so I'm a professional New Yorker, right? I don't know what PLIES was really saying. I wish he could really communicate. He's a grown man. He's over 40. He should communicate better. But everyone thinking Kamala doesn't have to answer. We're not, even if I'm not voting for her or I'm voting for her, you still got to explain yourself on this type of level of job.
That's right.
I know we, you know, I know we want to support off of the complexion, but like we need to know that you're a good representation. Look, we had Obama. He was a good representation for us, a good entryway, a good marker. Kamala do the same. A lot of us, not just melanated people, but a lot of humans are just looking at her for just like a direction. Just show us that you know what you're doing, so we could really pump you how you want us to pump you out here in the public.
She's applying for a job. That what PLIES is saying is like going to a room when you get requested for a job interview and don't say nothing. I'm supposed to just sit there and look. I'm supposed to just sit there and look at you.
Right.
If they took it easy on her, then that would be a whole issue too. Like if people didn't ask this of her because she is a black woman, it would be like y'all giving her a pass because of color. The same way people.
She ain't no black woman, people. Y'all gotta stop that shit.
Think about.
Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all have to stop that. She's not black. She's not African American. Jesus, man. Well, y'all quit this shit. But, you know, listen, look, I definitely agree with some of the things that they said on the Breakfast Club, things like that. You know, I know Charlamagne the God, all of them, they're very controversial, you know, but they have a show. They're doing their thing. You know, fair use. Like I say, fair use, by the way. So, yeah. PLIES is definitely wrong for trying to get us to, you know, actually want to accept things that we ought not need to accept out here. This is ridiculous. It's disrespectful, especially that, you know, he's going to get on the internet trying to tell, because I guarantee he talking to black men. He talking to black men out here, for real though. You're going to get on here, try to tell other black men that what we need to do. Just like Smiley and Steve and DL, all of you just gonna try to tell us what we need to do. So, you know, who is that ninja on that dad? Mr. Candy. Mr. Candy. I said, who is that ninja on that ad? Yeah, that's what it sounds like out here. Yeah, that's what they sound like. Trying to tell people who they need to what they need to do, and they don't need to ask questions. And Uncle Luke out here talk about he giving strategical dates that you got this such and such time to get back on the plantation, and eyes have told you you got till sundown Sunday to get back on the plantation. Man, sit your ass down. Who the hell you talking to?
You can't make this shit up.
You old fish-eyed fool.
This is ridiculous. You ain't finna tell me, you know what I'm saying? And I guarantee there's plenty of other black men out here that feel the same. You ain't finna tell me nothing. Who is you? It's because of the public that your music was popular. It's because of the public that you got radio shows. It's because of the public going to see your movies and things. It's because we go do this and put money in your pocket. So you sit down because you beholden to us as the damn public. Want to sit around? Who they think they talking to? Who they think they talking to? It's because of the public that they got radio shows, movies, because we pay to go see these people that do their thing, act and sing. We pay them. So what PLIES said at the end of the day, you want to talk about, well, that manager at McDonald's can't change the price? Okay, then you can't change the price, and you ain't got nothing to say to the people out here that paid you for your music. Sit your punk ass down.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
And here you talking to. But it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers out there. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
We'll talk about that some other time.
Now I want to talk about it now. See,
Fred,
another reason
Fred, I said we'll talk about that some other time.
you don't tell me what I can talk about. You don't tell me what I can talk about in my own house.
Don't you point your finger at my nose, Fred Sanford.
I'll point my finger at your nose, and I'll point my foot somewhere else.